Never would have thought that 50 new songs by Nas would be hard and live. I leave them scared like when they hear their name called, but ain't nobody there. The definition of my name probably started where I rode the E-train, fingers covered in ink stains. Writing was like an escape excited, leave the beat flame. It was Rod, Kane, Coogee, and Chris. Few names like Cool James, Face, Cube, and Rick. That was musically sick, successful and unnatural. I throw they songs in a cyanide capsule. The truth is poison to any fraud. Demigod, rocking suits and shoes, going against any odds. How could you hate me? I survived the 80s, the trauma, embalming fluid and laced. Inhale fumes from a stove up. The show's booked up. I chose to take the world over. Look up. What the fuck? What defines my name?
Known for some incredible wings and one of the league's most passionate fan bases. We're just outside of Buffalo at Highmark Stadium in Orchard Park, New York. Today, a fun matchup in store between the Philadelphia Eagles and the Buffalo Bills.
Tyler Bass to kick off for Buffalo.
Here's Tyler Bass to get this one started. And we're off and running from Western New York. Nicole Hardman now on the return. And this drive will start inside the 25.
The Eagles take over first and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
All right, let's get this one on the road, Brock. It is first and 10.
Great, set. On anyone, huh?
They run it with Saquon Barkley. And that was an incredible effort just to make it back to the line. Only gets a yard there to make it 2nd and 9.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Could lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on 2nd.
Last run only gained a yard. That means it's 2nd and 9. Play action. Hurts has it. And it does get to him. Down he goes. The sack forces a now tougher 3rd down.
And now this defense is on that sack board and sets up a pretty good chance here on 3rd down. It's a little bit like blood in the water with Sharks when it comes to taking sacks. You can feel it as a quarterback. Once that defense gets one, they're hungry for another.
Well, they had the look, certainly didn't shy away from it, but couldn't connect. And now they're stuck facing 4th down. The Eagles are in punt formation. And he'll punt it away to end a disappointing opening drive. He punted 3 times in the win last week, and this one is away. Picked up at the 38. And a good return as he gets him up across midfield and into enemy territory.
The Bills take over first and 10 at the 45-yard line.
It's metal brain corrodes.
Ball on the 45, 1st and 10. First turn of the game for James Cook. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that 1st down play. And it's not just some quarterbacks, Brock Huard, who got to have short memories. You tell me this too, defenses need them sometime as well.
Yeah, 100%. You give up a big run, well, too bad. No time to dwell on it because you got to line up, buckle up that chin strap, and try to knock them backwards.
Allen on the play action. Into the hands of Elijah Moore. And they get this down roughly to the 34-yard line. They'll move the chains after that pickup of 12.
You know, Kate, you'll find teams go to this crossing route concept sometimes a dozen times a game. A lot of times it's for shorter yardage, but sometimes things break in the right coverage for a much bigger impact play, just like that.
And he's able to take this one down to 25. The rookie out of Alabama, there on the tackle.
I know that completion doesn't move the chains, but I love it nonetheless. You make sure that defense is aware of every eligible player going out, and this time he was out of the backfield with a running back that shows he's adept at catching it as well.
Isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And that pushes him back. 3rd down coming up.
An 8-yard loss on the play. It's now 3rd down.
to the air on 3rd and long. Oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. Adoree Jackson makes the play. And the Eagles are going to have it after his 2nd interception of the season. Not the auspicious debut they'd certainly hoped for on that opening drive. The coverage, impressive, taking their first possession away with that interception.
Hey, it is tough to play a clean game in this league. Caliber defenders are awesome. You just hope that eventual missteps happen in a less meaningful moment than your opening series. You don't want to make it any harder to get your rhythm and get your passing game going.
Well, nothing doing on the last run. It's 2nd and 10. From the pistol, Hurts. This one's taken in by Kyron Granson. And he's not going to be able to add anything to that catch. So give him progress across midfield there to the opposing 46. Coming to the line for another 1st and 10. Barkley trying this up the gut. And that's good for a gain of 5. Jack Thompson finishing that play off.
Fans love the long ball in baseball. It's like they got the home run derby, but you know what? Talk to managers, and they will tell you small ball can win too. Singles and doubles, you add them up, you can win a lot of baseball games. Football coaches will tell you, you get runs of that length, it may not be a home run, it may not score points, but it can do some serious damage.
Has him on the quick hitter. And he's able to get this to the 32 before going down. It's a pickup of 9 yards. And that's good for an Eagles 1st down. It's a new set of downs for him at the 32.
9 yards. And an Eagles first down.
1st and 10. Here's Hurts. That's caught. It's Saquon Barkley. Good running here. He's across the 15. And he's taken out as he brings it down towards the 10. That chunk worth a nice 21 yards. And that's a Philadelphia 1st down.
First down.
Looking inside the red zone. Short pass brought in. And that play is brought to a halt, so they're going to say at the 5-yard line.
Hey, you like these results on first. That completion right there, right in the window where all options are now available to you on 2nd down. That playbook is wide open.
Toss play to Barkley. And he gets in. Touchdown. The Eagles pick it off and get points on the ensuing drive. Saquon Barkley, the touchdown. They kept it on the ground as opposed to airing it out, and that time, well, Brock, the ground game paid off.
Well, these great rushing attacks down here that can score rushing touchdowns, it takes the whole party getting involved. Yeah, the burst of the running back was tremendous. How about the launch of his blockers right off the line of scrimmage? That's a touchdown the entire way, and it took the entire group offensively.
Elliott's all set for the kickoff. And he just sends this out and over the end zone, so no threat of a return. They're going to spot the ball up at the 35 to begin this drive. All right, excellent field position for the Bills as they set up 1st and 10.
319! We go!
Straight ahead, here's Cook. By a man, he's in the clear. And he's going to just get this across midfield before he's taken out of bounds. 19-yard pickup, and that's going to move the chains.
Well, more often than not, it's a passing game that's asked to go from 1st down to 1st down in just one play. Get that big play potential on the ground. Jeez, it just infuses your offense with confidence.
They left a kick here out of his own read. And that zone read goes nowhere. They didn't even get back to the line.
This is one of those plays that I wish we had the huddle mic'd up, Kate, because I can assure you that offensive line in their own way is telling that running back, sorry, we did not give you any chance.
Here's a screen for Cook. And he's brought down after pushing to that 35-yard line. It's a 13-yard play, and that's enough for the first.
At that down and distance, this group was pretty confident the screen would get them enough yards for the first, and it did. And so long as it keeps working like that, I bet you it'll be a go-to play for them when they need it the next time.
Got a man, it's Knox. And they get this all the way down to the 16-yard line. They get 20 yards out of the play and move the chains.
Good offenses Okay, good play callers know how to utilize their personnel. They know where they wanted them. They wanted them on the route in space where he could make that initial play comfortably, but then go to work after it.
Hand off, headed right. It's Cook. And he maneuvers through the middle for a gain of 4.
That is just a good, solid run right there. I know, that's pretty basic commentary, but sometimes football can be basic. It keeps you on schedule, that kind of yards per carry, and you move the sticks.
2nd and 6 coming up here. We're a quarter of the way through on this chilly winter afternoon. 7-0 is our score. We'll return to Highmark Stadium in just a moment. About to begin the second here. The Bills definitely thinking points.
Ready?
Operating from the gun, it's Allen. Gets it towards the end zone, but it's incomplete. That throw doesn't lead to 6. So that brings them to 3rd down. Tough to blame him for that drop, Brock. Even if it would have been a touchdown, that was a great effort defensively, timing that hit, keeping them from hitting the end zone.
Reaction and burst. You get in the red zone defensively, you'll hear it all the time. You cannot wait. You've got to react. And then you got to burst. And that defender does a tremendous job of breaking that pass up with contact.
A nice pickup of 11 there, Brock, and they'll have 1st and goal to figure out.
Five wide.
First and goal.
Looking from the gun, it's Allen. And he will score. Touchdown, Buffalo. The Bills start to fight back with their first points of this game. does so many times every game we call, Brock. Paying dividends. Made that touchdown look a lot easier than it was.
An uncontested release that close to the end zone spells disaster for a defense every time, Kate. You got to have a whole lot more physicality at the point of attack because a QB is always going to be looking for that short little slant near the goal line.
Now after tying this game up, they're all set to send her away. Hardman with a return. Showing a little burst so far. And great starting field position here as they bring him down beyond the 40.
When you get contributions like that out of your kickoff returner, it is such a boost to an offense. This is about showing no fear, hitting the lane hard, a determined run back, and setting your offense up with great field position.
Throwing the out route complete. And he's able to cross midfield before going out.
When you see play action, do all you can to get your eyes to the tight end, because that's their bread and butter. That play action gives him time off the line, helps chip a rusher, or even helps sell that fake. And then when he releases, he gets out, he gets some leverage. He gets to that edge before the defender can cover him.
On second down, here's Barkley. And his short gain gets them a new set of downs.
Hey, Kate, you want to see a picture in the football dictionary of staying on schedule? That was it.
First down. 2 yards on the play. First down, Eagles.
Football on that 47-yard line. First down. Operating from the gun. Here's Hurts. He brings it in. He's taken down at the 30.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains, there wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
First and 10 now from the 30. Here's Hurts. Dumped off to his running back. And they touch him down. Looks to be about 4 yards short of the 6.
These intermediate gains, that's the wheelhouse for these two to connect on. Start the series off well. It sure keeps the defense on its toes in case they try to load up and just simply cover the receivers.
After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4. Hurts now from the gun. Near the goal line. Touchdown, Philadelphia. The Eagles take a second quarter lead. A.J. Brown, the touchdown. Elliott on now to attempt the point after. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Eagles break that tie and now lead by 7. Elliott's all set for the kickoff. Okay, well, that one's over the 20, the landing zone, and almost everything else we got here today. So that football coming out to our 35-yard line. All right, excellent field position for the Bills as they set up 1st and 10. Play action now with Allen. It's another first half mistake. He's intercepted again. Will get it at the edge of the red zone as he goes out of the 20.
Well, that's now a second time that he's put his defense in a tough spot. That's a hard thing about playing quarterback, Kate. You know, with these interceptions and now the second on the day, you're asking your defense again to step up to another series, another possession, another challenge. This quarterback's got to start protecting the football.
Philadelphia settled and ready. It's 1st and 10.
Great, set. No touch.
Straight ahead, here's Barkley. And they sent it straight ahead, but the front stops him after a gain of 3.
You know, Kate, that might be a little bit of a disappointing run to him. He wanted more. They always do. That's exactly what they were after offensively to get this drive moving.
They'll come up after that 4-yard gain. It's 2nd and 6.
No, touch. 180.
Here's another carry for Barkley. He's fight good enough to gain about 4. It's 3rd down.
You know, that's a good run right there. Keep the offense on schedule. If he can average that type of yards per carry, this guy's going to be more than all right with letting him lead the show.
Short yardage situation here. It's 3rd and 2.
No touch.
They go to Barkley again. And he is well clear of that marker. That effort's going to set them up with a 1st and goal.
Now, you'd sure love to see a little more yardage when you get into the open field, but this offense, it will take a new set of downs with that toss run.
Philadelphia.
Offense in position now. It's 1st and goal.
No touch. Hey, let's go. No touch.
Shotgun snap for Hurts. And he's got it. It's in close. And he'll go down shy of the end zone. They mark him at the 4.
You know what I love to say? You never go broke taking a profit, and you often gain profits when you use your eyes as a quarterback. Those hitch routes, those underneath throws, oftentimes it's the eyes of the quarterback looking downfield and then taking that short completion.
Still chances to get these final 4 yards. It's 2nd and goal.
No touch.
Hurts to throw. And he's able to get it to the 2 before the stop.
We give a lot of credit to receivers, and rightfully so, Kate, for them going into coverage and making a catch. I don't think we give enough credit to tight ends. I know they're big, I know they're physical, but to go into double coverage, take that contact, and come away with the catch, that's a big-time effort.
Offense is getting closer, but 2 yards left to figure out. It's 3rd and goal. Barkley. And this is going to end behind the line, Brock. A great stop down in close. Now let's see if they want to risk it here on 4th and goal. Jake Elliott out to put up 3 for the Eagles. Angling this one in from the right hash, the challenge here. Elliott connects there. And that'll push it to double digits in a 2-possession game.
In that close, kicks have to be automatic. That won't stop the head coach, though, from holding his breath for a couple seconds until he sees it's up and good.
And he got all of that one out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
35-yard line.
All right, excellent field position for the Bills as they set up 1st and 10.
Round 80. Look out.
Shotgun handoff now to Cook. What a hit! He gets flattened to the ground. Only 2 yards, and it brings up 2nd and 8.
That's the kind of yardage that's not going to kill this drive on the first play, but it does put you a little bit behind schedule. Now 2nd down becomes critical because nobody wants a 3 and out.
From the shotgun, it's Allen. He's got Khalil Shakir. And he has it up towards midfield before he's taken down at the 47. They get an even 10 on that play. And that's good for a Bills 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 47-yard line.
Now the shotgun give to Cook. And he'll knife his way through for a pickup of 4.
Well, I'll steal a line from one of my buddies, but I'm going to quote him. Mark Solera, 2-time Super Bowl winner, says if you want to run the ball, you got to keep running the ball. And that's a perfect example of it. Don't get tired. Don't get mad at gaining 4 yards. It's a run that can set up even more in the run game.
This is 2nd and 6 coming up. Again, it's Cook. And he drives this across midfield and down into enemy territory. Give him 4 yards there, and they only need 1 more now on 3rd down.
You know, these are the kind of runs, Kate, that a balanced game plan and a balanced offense is built on. It gets you good yardage, it sets up your play action, and it keeps that defense honest.
Allen throw on 3rd and 1. On target to Moore. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
They like to say it's about the Jimmies and the Joes. I think that's about the X's and the O's. That's a well-drawn-up completion that nets them the first down.
Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run.
When you rush the passer, it's kind of like tracking down a runner. That same pass, same athleticism comes to life. He looked pretty good hunting his prey right there.
First down run netted him nothing. Here is 2nd and 10. Allen. No luck on the connection. It's incomplete. Looking for his wide receiver there. And things look tougher now with 3rd and long.
Fairly safe to say as that one falls incomplete this first half so far. Well, it's not met the standard they set for themselves.
Monday, 319. What's up?
Allen on 3rd down. That's caught for the first. And they stop him. He's marked down along that 18-yard line. And for somebody who's been picked off like he has, Brock, you gotta admire his determination to keep attacking these coverages.
Yeah, that is risk. Right into double coverage yet again. But this guy's got what I call a high belief factor in himself.
Allen now on 1st down. And he has the Buffalo touchdown. The Bills make it a one-score game before halftime. Dalton Kincaid with a touchdown. Well, Brock, you know this better than most. Sometimes these dudes can be a quarterback's best friend, finding the tight end in the end zone for 6.
And it really has been that way for decades when you think about it, Kate. From John Mackey to Tony Gonzalez to Travis Kelce. The position could be such a mismatch when you're throwing for the end zone.
Ball is set up, and it's away. Just a 3-point game now. And he's going to field this one in the end zone without a return. So that's going to bring us out to the 35-yard line. Eagles in a good spot here as they come up to the line. 1st and 10.
Trimmer.
Throwing from the gun here. Downfield, and Goddard has it. He's taken down, but he's got it to the 29. Timeout taken by the Eagles. That's going to be their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
Just about every offense since the beginning of time, since the forward pass, Kate, has loved a tight end that could stretch the middle of the field. Now, I remember as a kid watching Kellen Winslow Sr. dice up right here between the hashes. But what a difference it can make for an offense.
So the big play has him well into enemy territory and field goal range. They're inside the 30. On 1st down, Hurts. Oh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, he falls incomplete. 2nd down coming up. Well, after that play, training staff is headed out. That's one of their top guys who's shaken up, and they're going to need him back for the upcoming postseason. Ball still on that 29-yard line as they come up to it. 2nd and 10. From the pistol, Hurts. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. He was looking for A.J. Brown there. And that's going to leave him with a tough 3rd and long.
Hey, I get it. If any of their pass catchers have what it takes to beat double coverage, it's him. The kids would say, he's him. That defense knew it. That's why they doubled him and knocked it away.
On 3rd down, it's Hurts. Roll left side, caught by Brown. And they have this well into the red zone now at the 15. Philadelphia going to spend its 2nd timeout. And they still have 1 in their pocket for what's left of this half. All set now. 1st and 10.
Eagles first down.
And again, here's Hurts. Headed out right. Finding Brown back-to-back plays. They drop it with a big hit. At least he's able to hold on for the game. But boy, Brock, what a shot. Just a yard left to go on 2nd down.
Great, set. Hey, let's go. Trimmer. Tiger Hornet. Delta.
Hurts yet again. Has it down close. And he couldn't get much there, but what he did get was absolutely crucial. That makes it 1st and goal.
Eagles first down.
Throwing here just before halftime. It's a Philadelphia touchdown. The Eagles will extend their lead as time expires in the half. Dallas Goedert the touchdown. Manage that clock beautifully. Down to the final moments, Brock, and they get the score just before halftime.
That doesn't change the theme of the halftime speech, but I guarantee you it adds some enthusiasm to the tone. That was awesome.
And the kick is good, so they add 7 to their lead on the final play of our first half. So that's the halfway point of this edition of the NFL on EA Sports. Brock and I will be back right after this.
Jake Elliott to kick off for Philadelphia.
Elliott's all set for the kickoff. And we'll have to wait at least a few moments longer for an exciting start to this second half. We've got a touchback. All right, excellent field position for the Bills as they set up 1st and 10. Operating from the gun, it's Allen. Hits him on the out route. On the move, past the 40. Keeps on moving into the red zone. And he will score. Touchdown, Buffalo. The Bills cut into the lead coming out of halftime. Pass on for the extra point. The point after splits the uprights. And the Bills cut it to a field goal game. Ball is set up and it's away. Just a 3-point game now. Hardman with a return. And in the end, he's able to get it to about the 25-yard line before he's hauled down. Eagles getting ready. Here comes 1st and 10. Starting on the ground here with Barkley. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield. They managed 22 on the rip and a 1st down.
No frills, nothing fancy. That was just a good old offensive line dominated in the trenches. That swung him to get to the 2nd level and beyond.
Great start to this drive. They're up in the neighborhood of midfield after just one play.
Great, set.
1st down, and they go right back to it. And they try to power it forward, but only a couple of yards there.
Gotta be rush hour, Kate, because there's a whole lot of traffic up the middle right there. He ran right into some gridlock, and he could only manage a few yards at most.
After the 3-yard pickup, it's 2nd and 7.
Hey, 73.
Hurts. He's got it. And he's brought down after a short gain.
There's no question, Kate, with the big plays down the seam or big tight ends, a fan favorite, but it's those type of catches right there. The short yardage, it gets good coverage, contested catches that really make tight ends a locker room favorite.
Throw here, 3rd down. It's a screen to Barkley. And he's brought down after pushing to that 35-yard line.
This dude's just simply got a nose for the marker no matter how they get him the ball, Kate. Hand it to him, and he sniffs out that 1st down. Get it to him on a screen, and it's no different. He surges ahead and keeps this drive moving.
They're set up at the 35 now.
Trimmer.
On 1st and 10, it's Hurts. It's caught at the 4. Touchdown, Philadelphia. The Eagles make it a 9-point advantage. It's a Devontae Smith touchdown.
I know you got to mix your looks defensively. You just can't play all zone coverage, and sometimes you got to play man-to-man. But with the receiver, with that kind of speed, that is scary, and he just made him pay.
Extra point up and good by Elliott. And the Eagles make it a 10-point ball game.
Bills 21.
Elliott's all set for the kickoff. And that one flies right on past the end zone. Did not make an effort to even hit the landing zone, Brock. So they're going to gift him a drive starting at the 35. All right, excellent field position for the Bills as they set up 1st and 10. Cook trying this one up the gut. He's pushed straight ahead, and that's maybe a yard at most. Zach Bond with the tackle.
This offense is now left with some ground to make up a little bit here on 2nd down. After that drive starts with a very minimal gain.
Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on 2nd down. On the ground, first run for Ray Davis. He finds space for a few yards that time. And on a stop, had that incredible breakout season last year was Zach Bond.
When you don't have great success on 1st down, Kate, it's a little bit like a hitter in baseball falling behind in the count. And all you want to do as a hitter is get back to a fighting chance. Give yourself a better count. That play, well, it does the same here. Now a much more manageable and opportune 3rd down situation.
We got the football, Brock, but not the first. That stopped just shy of the marker, 4th down. The Bills with a punt team out there. Brad Robbins will kick it away. Surprisingly had to punt 5 times in last week's win, and he sends this away.
The Eagles take over 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
Philadelphia settled and ready. It's 1st and 10. They'll start this one out with Barkley. And he manages maybe 3 yards there to the 23-yard line.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Operating from the gun, here's Hurts. Has him on the quick hitter. Has some daylight through the 40. And they're able to drive him out as he reaches the 45. They manage 22 on the rip and a 1st down.
So many cool fundamentals on display right there, Kate. Put the ball into your hands, number 1. Don't turn your eyes away from it before it gets to you. And when you've got that catch secured, snap that head forward and find that space upfield to turn a good play into a great play.
Great, set.
1st down, a run with Barkley. And he takes it past midfield and starts the drive into Bills territory. Just a little short, but still a 9-yard pickup. That's going to bring up 2nd and 1.
Well, that doesn't net a 1st down. You get yards like that in the run game, you will take it in the NFL.
Great.
One of the tight ends in motion left. Barkley again here on 2nd. And that short gain is enough for a set it down.
You know what I like about a 2nd and short run play, Kate? Yeah, I like getting a 1st down, but you know what I like even more? That's going to set up a play-action pass in a similar down and distance, and that defense is going to have to key on the run.
Let's see how they attack this 1st down, Brock, from the 43. Shotgun snap for Hurts. As his target, it's Johnny Wilson. And he's marked down, looks like at the 32-yard line. That's an 11-yard pickup, and it gives them the 1st down.
I know the Combine tries to test everything it possibly can physically, but I don't know how you test courage at the Combine, because there's nobody defending you. Nobody wants to hit you. But that was the epitome of courage to make that in cut and make the catch.
Running left, this is Barkley. Not the way to begin a new set of downs, Brock, as they drop him behind the line. Ooh, talk about a bad look there, Brock. Going jumbo set and still moving backwards after that play.
I don't think you're talking to this defense, Kate, because I think they thought that was an excellent look to knock that thing backwards.
Yeah, good point. Hurts setting up to throw. Caught, nice gain left side. And he's going to be hauled down at the 2, and that sets up 1st and goal.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage. The 2-yard line.
Just need 2 more yards that they couldn't get on that last play. Here's 1st and goal.
Great. Set. Hey, let's go.
From the red zone on 1st. And he gets in. Touchdown, Philadelphia. The Eagles make it a 16-point ball game. Well, good luck stopping the big fella that close to the goal line, Brock. I've always thought that the distance right there is just made for tight ends to score touchdowns.
Yeah, and it's not just the sport that you also love to cover in basketball. It's all about matchups. You get near the red zone and into the end zone, matchups become critical. And when you got a dude like this that's a mismatch maker, you feed him.
Elliott on now to attempt the point after. Right down the middle. It's good. And the Eagles take a 3-possession lead.
Bills 21. Jake Elliott to kick off.
Elliott's all set for the kickoff. And he wasn't chancing a return there, putting it out on the back of the end zone for a touchback.
35-yard line.
All right, excellent field position for the Bills as they set up 1st and 10. Play action now with Allen. Diving right side, got it. Getting 18 yards on that play, Brock, and it gets him a 1st down.
Part of the reason I leave you pregame, Kate, get down to that field and watch these guys throw and catch is I want to see their timing. I want to see their anticipation. That is picture perfect right there. A crossing route thrown that quickly tells me these two are on the same page.
1st down, it's a run with Davis. And he'll get about 4 yards as that brings up 2nd down.
Some offenses, well, they prefer to go run in that RPO situation. It's a safer call, a little more conservative. But in this case, it gets him just as many yards as a short completion would have.
Halfway to the marker, it's 2nd and 5. From the shotgun, it's Allen. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose, incomplete. This is a guy who's used to embracing contact, Brock. Usually makes catches in spite of it, but I guess it's tough for anybody to make a play every time.
Yeah, I think these tight ends today, Kate, spend as much time in the old ice bath as just about anybody. And when you don't make that catch...
And he can't escape this. The Eagles take him down. And the defense comes through to back him up ahead of 4th down. They're out now, ready to punt it. And he wants to hit his 2nd effort just as well as he hit his 1st. Now this one, not much of a chance of it staying in the field of play. They'll mark it out at the 13-yard line. Eagles getting ready. Here comes 1st and 10. Motioning one of the tight ends. Barkley trying this up the gut. And the power play up the gut only results in 2 yards.
If there's ever a play we can call garden variety in the NFL, I think we just saw it right there. That's an uneventful run and a pretty sound stop there defensively.
Following that little 2-yard run, it's 2nd and 8. Hurts now from the gun. Short pass brought in. And this winds up being an excellent play for them from deep in their own territory, up approaching that 30-yard line. And that one goes for a gain of 11. And that's good for an Eagles 1st down.
A gain of 11 on the play. And an Eagle 1st down.
3 quarters in the books from this one. The Eagles have the football, and with that lead, might have a win in just a little while, too. Offense is set. 1st and 10. Barkley off the pistol give. He dodged the tackle. He runs it up to midfield. Saquon Barkley. He's to the 10. He does it. Touchdown, Philadelphia. The Eagles put up even more points in a win. Saquon Barkley, the touchdown. Elliott on now to attempt the point after. Extra point set right down the middle. And the Eagles make it a 24-point ball game.
Bills 21.
Elliott It's all set for the kickoff.
For Philadelphia.
And he just sends this out and over the end zone. So no threat of a return. They're going to spot the ball into the 35 to begin this drive. All right, excellent field position for the Bills as they set up 1st and 10. They start with a give to Davis. And he's able to manage a couple on that run.
Hey, not a bad play by any means, but there's room for more, and they know it.
Last run got him 3. Here's 2nd and 7. Working from the gun, it's Allen. He'll dump this one off to his running back, complete. And they'll make the stop up at the 46-yard line. Give him 8 yards on the play. And that's good for a Bills first down.
1st and 10 at the 46-yard line.
From the gun, here's a handoff. He is taken down as he drives this to the enemy 40. It's a pickup of 14 yards as the chains reset.
It's got to be so demoralizing as a defense when you go up against a running back who just keeps those legs churning like a piston in an engine, and that effort's contagious. This entire offense is getting a boost, and he busts those tackles.
Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
2nd down, Allen throwing again. Finds the in route, complete. And they bring him down after what he thought was a great game, but officials are saying he had some extra help. We got a flag down. Think this might be a hold, partner. Their work doubly is difficult now after that holding call. It's 2nd and 20. Here's Allen. Dumped off to his running back. Works his way to the 35. And he takes it into the end zone for a Buffalo touchdown. The Bills putting up points in a game decided.
I think he'll take his highlights however he can get him on a handoff, pin off a pass. It really doesn't matter. The important thing is he gets the ball, he gets the touch. He can do his damage big time.
Pass on for the extra point. The point after splits the uprights. And the Bills pull a little closer. It's a 17-point game now.
Bills 28.
Pass now to kick this away.
Pass. The kickoff for Buffalo.
Hardman with a return. And this will give him some decent field position here, partner. This gets out to the 30.
The Eagles take over 1st and 10 at their own 30-yard line.
Philadelphia settled and ready. It's 1st and 10.
No touch.
On the handoff, it's Barkley. Still finding room past the 45. And he's going to be taken down at the 28. One of the game's biggest plays right there as they get the markers reset.
Coming off that carry, I go right back to him. Not a hotter hand on the field right now. Get that man the rock.
1st and 10 at the 28-yard line.
So the big play has him well into enemy territory and field goal range. They're inside the 30. Going to go with Barkley on the counter. And he's able to power this forward, but they stop him after 2 yards.
That's the kind of run play that feels like tug-of-war at field day. And you're just not moving the other side. Just a short run. Neither side feels particularly good about it, and we'll move to the next.
After the 3-yard pickup, it's 2nd and 7. They'll go from the gun with Barkley. Excellent play defensively as they get to him behind the line. That's going to bring up 3rd down.
I know from the position of the quarterback, Kate, sometimes you hand that ball, you put it in the belly of the running back, and you send him right into the teeth of a buzzsaw. You can feel it from the jump, and that call from the defense, well, it came at the perfect time.
Great. Set.
On third down, it's Hurts. Forced out to his right. And even on third down, he sees no choice other than to get rid of it. Not the play they wanted. It's going to be fourth down. Jake Elliott out to put up 3 for the Eagles. First field goal was good. His second look from inside of 45 yards. Elliott connects there, and that extends the lead to 20.
Get another shot across the bow of a ship that's already sinking here, Kate. He could have made that field goal. Heck, he could have turned around and kicked it directly at his coach because it feels like they've got this one in hand.
Okay, well, that one's over the 20, the landing zone, and almost everything else we got here today. So that football coming out to our 35-yard line. All right, excellent field position for the Bills as they set up 1st and 10. Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. And they'll surrender just a lone yard. That brings up 2nd down.
One thing I could say positive about the execution of that play is at least he didn't go backwards.
Allen. He's trying to push the field. Really pushing the envelope on 2nd down, but the deep shot doesn't work.
I think if you look up in phase in the defensive encyclopedia, that is a picture-perfect form of it. He was all over him in coverage, really forcing the incompletion.
Allen on 3rd down. He's looking deep once again. And they really went for it on 3rd down, didn't they? But the heave falls incomplete. Now they're facing 4th down.
You never, ever, as an offense, like 3 and outs, Kate, but you really don't like them on 3rd down when you throw into tight coverage like that. Got to manufacture a better look.
Here he goes. Got to have this on 4th down. And it's incomplete. They dialed up their best effort, Brock, but they come up empty. That's going to be a turnover on downs.
Even the best receivers, they've got occasional breaks in concentration. You just never want to see it happen. One of the most important snaps of the game. If we know anything about this guy, though, it's he'll be up for the challenge the next time the ball comes his way.
This one's a little touch pass forward to his man coming across. He's down inside the red zone before hitting the net. Moving quickly, trying to get set. Timeout taken by the Eagles. That's going to be their first. They still have 2 to work with in this final quarter.
1st and 10 at the 20-yard line.
To the line and set. Here we go, 1st down.
No touch that. No touch.
Straight ahead, here's Barkley. And he'll pull his way ahead for a 4-yard pickup. Moving quickly, trying to get set again. Philadelphia going to spend its 2nd timeout. And with another one gone, they're going to have just 1 remaining this game. Five still to go here. This is 2nd down. They go to Barkley again. And that one doesn't get him much. Give him maybe a yard. It's 3rd down.
He was brought down at the 13-yard line. It's a gain of 2. Brings up 3rd and 3.
Here's another carry for Barkley. And he is into the end zone for a Philadelphia touchdown. The Eagles keep adding to that 4th quarter lead. Saquon Barkley, the touchdown. His 3rd of the game on the ground.
Let's see, Kate, I think in bowling, you get 3 strikes, that's a turkey. You know, in hockey or soccer, you score 3 goals, that's a hat trick. What do we call this, other than simply splendid?
That one splits the uprights. And the Eagles continue piling on to this lead. Elliott all set for the kickoff. Return starts at the 3. And he's brought down just inside the 25.
The Bills take over 1st and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
All right, Bills to the line now. 1st and 10. On the handoff, here's Davis. And he'll manage 3 there to begin this one. 2nd and 7 coming up.
It's one of those sneaky little runs, Kate, that gets you enough yards to create some doubt into that defensive coordinator. You could stick to the ground. You could throw beyond the sticks. Really creates an indecision now defensively.
And this one is launched downfield. And the defender redirects that deep shot. Nicely done. Incomplete. Clean breakup on that throw. So it'll be third down.
You know, ball skills are not just a selling point for receivers entering the draft. Teams want defenders, especially in this day and age of the passing game, who can make plays on the ball, too, especially on these deeper throws. He doesn't swat that one away. We could be looking at a huge game.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got third down. Air it out on third. And that's a win for the pass rush. Hit as he threw it, leads to the incompletion. Fourth down coming up.
Well, that's one you chalk up to the pressure earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
Desperation time here on fourth. And they'll turn it over on downs as that pass comes up empty and off the field they go.
Hey, I get it, it's already over, but go down swinging. Unfortunately, that play, like so many of them today, Kate, has been pretty indicative of how this contest has gone.
Eagles getting ready. Here comes 1st and 10. They go with Barkley here. That's an 8-yard chunk to start this one. That brings up 2nd and 2.
While that run may not have moved the chains, Kate, that is such a confidence builder. It sets the tone for more play action, maybe more runs. That's exactly how you want to start a drive.
Nice run last play. Sets up 2nd and 2.
Great, set. Hey, let's go.
We've hit the 2-minute warning here in Buffalo. Eagles getting closer to their 10th win of the season. After a good pickup, they're set up with 2nd and short.
Great.
To the ground with Barkley. And he's taken down as they very quickly get into 1st and goal.
That's just not the guy defensively you ever want the open field. Frankly, with the amount of space he had at one point, they're lucky to have limited to the game they did.
Victory formation here. Looks like they're going to take a knee on 1st down. They take a knee, and that's going to force that defense to burn a timeout if they want to save any clock here. Lining up to take a knee on 2nd down.
180. No touch.
He'll take a knee here as that clock approaches the 40 seconds remaining mark. Setting up for the kneel down on 3rd. So the Eagles will fly out of here with their own win. And they continue playing their best ball of the season over this recent stretch as they pick up a 6th consecutive victory.